Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to our Explorer tutorial for Alpha Clones. New players mainly aimed at, but here we go. All right, let's go in. This is probably going to be in a few parts. There may be a few cuts in this video, just because I'm going to have to find an area with sites, get to it, explain how we scan, etc, etc. However, let's start from the beginning. Skills you will want as an Alpha Clone. You will absolutely want to make sure you have all of the scanning skills available, leveled up as high as you can on an Alpha Clone. If you're an Amiga, you get these yellow dots. So as an Alpha Clone, we can train, for example, range finding up to 2, acquisition up to 2, archaeology to 3, and these to 3. Make sure that's on all skills. You'll see all of them available. You want to make sure they are trained as high as you can as an Alpha Clone. The only other one you may want is your relevant frigate, whether that is a Caldari, or whether that is a Mar, or Galent, or Minmatar. For me, it's Caldari. Get that all the way up to level 4. The reason is your ship, depending on which empire stroke race faction you went, will be different. For me, as a Caldari, it's a Heron. But if we go into the ship tree, I can quickly just hover over the relevant frigate that we're going to be using as an Alpha Clone. So for the Amar, it's the Magnate. Same skill bonuses, but if you see here, Amar frigate bonus per skill level. That's why you want, if you're an Amar, you'd want Amar frigate level 4. Caldari, I've got mine up to level 4. Mine is the Heron, this one. Again, exactly the same bonuses, but the top two, Caldari frigate bonus per skill level. That's the important one. For the Galent, it is the Imicus. And for the Minmatar, it is the aptly named Probe. All right, so whichever race faction you've gone, you'd want to train that frigate skill up to level 4. You can. I mean, I'm Caldari. I could still train Galent up to level 4 frigate and use Nimicus if I really wanted. We're not restricted. Okay, so as an Alpha Clone, that's the absolute minimum that you want. As far as your ship fitting goes, whichever ship you're in, it's going to be the same. You will want Relic Analyzer 1. You cannot train for level 2 Relic Analyzer. That needs to be an Amiga clone. So you want Relic and Data Analyzers level 1. You want your core probe launcher and 8 of the core scanner probes. At least 8. You may want to take another 8 in your cargo hold. Again, level 1 is fine. I've put on a micro warp drive just for the speed of getting between the boxes. That would help. I'm not taking any guns. I'm not taking any shields. I'm not taking any shield repairers. If we get ganked, we get ganked. The idea is we're going to go in, find, hopefully, a data or relic site. We're going to zip in. We're going to open the boxes. We're going to take the loot. We're going to zip back out without getting into a fight. That's the idea. The only other thing I've put on is a rig called the Small Gravity Capacitor Upgrade. And if I can show info on this, all this does is give you a scan strength bonus of 10%. All right, I've just put one in there. They're cheap and cheerful. It's worth sticking one in. There are some other rigs that give you bonus to your hacking abilities, but for the bonus you get, they're not worth. All right, so in total, in Jitter, I am in Jitter, main trade hub for Caldari, main trade hub in the game. I've bought the Heron, 8 probes and the probe launcher, the rig, the warp drive, the 2 analyzers. In total, it's just cost me just over $1 million ISK. At the end of the career agents, we came out with 15 million. So we can do this 15 times and get killed and not come back with anything. I mean, I could, in fairness. This ship, I'm pretty sure, does have a drone bay. I could put 5 hobgoblins in here, but again, I don't want to get into a fight. I want to get in, hack the boxes, grab the loot, and get out. That's what we're doing. All right, so that's a ship fit. As I said, this will be the same for any of the other Empire faction ships that you're in. I like the Caldari ones. I like the Caldari area. I like Jitter being the main trade hub. And the ship looks cool. Right, so what we would need to do on the agency. Now, we're not going to look for combat anomalies. What we will be looking for, we're not going to be looking for wormholes either, by the way, not in this video. We are literally looking for relic and data sites. Now, with this setup as an alpha clone, you should be able to scan down most up to tier 3 sites, as long as we can find some. So what I've done, I've filtered exploration, cosmic signatures, within 5 jumps, high sec only. 1 jump away, there's a system with 3. A jump away, there's a system with 2. There's 2 there. There's 1 there. There's 2 there. There's 2 there. There's 2 there. Now, these could be wormholes, combat sites, ore and gas sites. The ones we're looking for, data sites or relic sites. So there's 6 options they can be. If we find a wormhole, we're just going to move on to the next one. If we find a combat site, we're just going to move on to the next one. And the way these signatures work, within the region, within the whole region, our region is the Forge. So within the region, when somebody clears a site, whether it is a data, a relic, a combat, whatever it is, when somebody goes and clears a site, another random one will pop up within the region. If they clear a combat site, it could be a data or relic site that pops up in its place. So that's how it works. As one gets deleted, another one pops up randomly. All right, so that'll be it for this little bit of the video. I'm going to go and head out after I've had some food. Probably here, 1 jump away, 3 signatures to look at, and then we'll start talking about the scanning. So bear with me, I'll be back soon. All right then, welcome back, welcome back. I've jumped about half a dozen jumps from Jitter. I'm in a system called Ono. For reference, this is my favourite dead-end system. If you are a miner, for example, there are 18 belts in this system. It's a dead-end system, half a dozen jumps away from Jitter. So if Jitter's your main trade hub, it's worth a look. It's worth a look. Right, somebody else is out here scanning, as you can see. Somebody else has got the scanner probes going. So I'm in the Heron. We've got our data analyzer, relic analyzer. We've got our probe launcher. I am going to open up the scanner window. Now, what I do when I launch my probes, I always launch in pinpoint formation. We're going to bump up the range. 16 should be big enough. You can see I've got 2 signatures here. In fact, let's go full 32. Let's do a scan right in the center of the system. Let's analyze that first. We'll see what happens here. What we're looking for now, we need to get these, or one of these, down to 100% and hopefully be a combat or relic, a data or a relic site. That's what we're after. So let's wait for that to fire in. Okay, so we're at 4.1% on this one. Okay, so we'll ignore other results. We will focus on this one. Double-clicking, we'll center it on the map. We'll bring this down. I'm going to bring it down to 8. Let's center up the probes all the way around. Make sure we're centered all the way around. Don't forget, space is 3D. Always check top and bottom as well as side by side. Right, that'll do. Analyze at 8 AU. We should get a bit more of a percentage. Then we'll drop it to 4, get a bit more. Drop it to 2, get a bit more, and keep going until we can identify what it is. Hopefully, it's a data or a relic. So we're at 20% now. So again, double-click on it. We'll center it. We'll drop our scan range to 4. I always just go down by 1s. When you're getting close, just go down by single ranges. That looks good to me. That'll do. That'll do. Just a step change. Go down a step, rescan. Down a step, rescan. Down a step, rescan. Until you're at 100%. That's the basics of it. That is honestly how simple it is. I never use anything else other than this pinpoint formation. I don't use spread. I don't use custom. I always just use pinpoint. Right, that's a wormhole. We're not covering wormholes in this tutorial. So, let's have a look at the other one then. We need to now figure out this one. So I'm going to open up the spread range. Let's try it at 16. That'll do. That looks pretty central to me. As good as, I mean, we could zoom in and get it really central, but for these wide scans, it's not worth it. It's when you really start closing in on it that you want to centralize your scans and zoom in as far as you can. Right, so that wormhole was 31%. Okay, this is only 0.3. I'm only going to go down 1. In fact, I'm not going to go down. I'm actually going to stay at 16. You can see the size of the ring that it thinks it is. Let's just get this close. That'll do. That should be okay. Analyze that. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better. Yeah, so that wormhole there, we'd need to get that up to 100% to be able to go through it. And as a new player, you probably don't want to go into wormholes. Right. 0.9. Okay, this is a good example. You see how we've got like mirror images here? We're getting an echo. So we've got two signals. 99% of the time, it's the signal that's closest to an orbital body. So I reckon it's this one, not this one. So I am going to focus on this one here. Bring the scanners in. Make sure we are around and about. That'll do. Let's drop it down to 8. See if we can find something here. This one's been a bit tough. 0.9%. We should, if we get a tier 2 or a tier 3, we should be able to scan them down. Right, 3.6. This one is going to be tough. I've got a funny feeling. Let's go down to 4. Let's get a bit closer in on this. I've got a funny feeling this is a data or relic site, just because of how slow it's going up. You sort of get a feel. The wormhole one really jumped up to like 30%, didn't it? So we could say it was a wormhole. This one is going really slow. We're at 3.6% and we're already down to 4 AU. Right, we're at 9.8%. Chances are this may even end up being too high tier for us to pin down as an alpha clone with the tools that are available to us. But let's go again. We'll drop it down to 2. I'm just zooming in so I can really center in on it. That'll do. Analyze that. We want to get it above 25%, and then we'll actually be able to tell what it is. $17. Yeah, this one is being rough. I have a funny feeling that A, this one is a data or a relic site, but also that B, it might be too tough for us to scan down this one. We're down to 1 AU. And we're still only at 17%. We'll see what this one pops back at. Okay, it is actually a combat site. All right, I eat my words. Let's recall the probes then. There's nothing else here. We only have the 2 sites. I don't want to do a combat zone. I don't want to do a wormhole. We are specifically looking for data or relic sites. I'm going to jump into the next system. I'll stop the video here and I'll go and scan another site and see if we can find a data or relic site just so we can show you the hacking. I shall be back very soon. Welcome back. Well, it took me a while. We are out in the Ouijamon system, a 0.8 system. I've just found a tier 3 or level 3 data site. Now we're down to 1 AU, 42% signal strength. So I'm just gonna center up on it a little bit better. There's also only 3 people in a local chat as well, so this could be a good sign that this one might be untouched. Fingers crossed. I've been at it half an hour, I think. Checking systems out. This is probably the 4th system I've been to. Okay, we're at 81%. That's a good sign. We should be able to 100% this one. So again, just keep step changing down, center on it, make sure you've got all the axes centered on it. Reanalyze, get it to 100%, then we'll zip to it and do the hacking bit. All right, fingers crossed. Last one we have to do. There we are. We're at 100%. Excellent stuff. It's a local. We should be able to warp to this one. Yeah. Always read that box that comes up. There are a couple of them. I can't remember the names of them. I'm sure somebody in the comments will confirm. There are a couple that will have enemies. As soon as you start hacking the boxes, they will spawn on you. And in a Heron or one of these starter frigates, you won't have a chance. Right, okay. We could be good here. Let's have a bit of a speed boost. Let's lock on. Let's approach that one. Let's lock on to all the others. Alright, I just don't want to bounce out this time, so I'm just going to wait. Because this thing has some serious speed on it. Right, we should be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Right, so there's nobody else in here that we can see. They may be cloaked. This is a 0.8. We should be good here. Right. Data analyzer. So again, we're playing the numbers game. 2 away. That's not good. 1 away. Aha, repair node. Excellent. Takes 3 turns to repair, and it'll repair 6 per turn. So we can click that, because that'll just creep our health up. Ideally, we're finding the system core. That could be good. That could be bad. Again, that could be good. That could be bad. I'm going to skirt around them. There's another repair. That's good. 1 away. There's the core. 2 hits. The core's down. We can approach this and get it open. $1.7 million estimated worth. Bear in mind our ship is worth $1 million, just over. And that's out of 1 box. We've got another 3 to go at. Now, granted, some of them could be empty. Let's try and get a bit closer to this one. We're getting there. Within 5, we'll be able to... right, now we can start doing the mini-game. Again, let's just pop the mini-game. 2 away, 1 away. Repair. We'll pop that straight away. Get this creeping up. 1 away still. That's locked us out. That's fine. We'll come down here. That's locked us out. Okay, we'll come down this way. Right, we are completely locked out. I'm going to have to take something out. Now, it is going to do 20 damage to us. And it is going to take us 2 hits to get rid of it. There we go. Okay, 1 away. That'll do. Another repair node. We'll definitely take that. Ah, there he is. Excellent. Okay, let's open this one. Estimated worth about 500k. Alright then. Let's move on to the next one. We can unlock that one. We know that one's empty. Get within range. There we go. Play the mini game. That's a good one to find straight away. Let's get that up. 1 away, 1 away. Another repair node. I'll keep hold of that one. 3 away. 2 away. Oh, it's a good one. That's all right. That'll take away half of something's coherence. That's fine. That's not good. 1 away. There it is. So we can use this. Get it down to 25. 1 hit from us. That will open that one. Another 500k, maybe. Okay, last one. I am just keeping an eye here just to make sure nobody's creeping up. If they're cloaked, we wouldn't spot them and we'd be dead before they got us anyway. Right, last one. Let's go for it. This is a bigger one, isn't it? Right, 2 away, 1 away. Repair node, we'll take that. That's good. 5 away. Okay, I think we need to get over here. I'm going to take that one out. Oh, it's another one. Okay, this is a tougher one, this one. That's good. We'll take that. You're nasty. Is it going to be over here then? Oh, this one is not. Absolutely not. For letting us play, is it? There he is. Right. 70. It's going to do 10 to us. We're not going to do this one. It's still got 45. Right, we failed. We do get a second go, though, before it explodes. So let's try again. This one is tougher. Doesn't necessarily mean there's more goodies in this one. One away. Right. We'll take that straight away. Let's get that crept up. One away. There's another repair node. That'll do. We'll take that. One away. It's you. Lovely. Right, we're there. We're in. Excellent. Let's get this one opened up. Another 500k, roughly. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we got out of that about 3k's worth of items. Considering the ship's... 3 million's worth of items. Considering the ship's only worth 1. And it's insured, by the way. I should mention, I did insure it before we left. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright. That's your basic tutorial on how to... More so, not so much the hacking game. The hacking game's easy source. Just, you know, press the buttons. Use your repair spanners and press the buttons. But the actual scanning side of it is the more difficult bit that people struggle to get a handle on. Because the initial game career agent mission isn't great. They're too easy to scan. So hopefully, guys, I've got you through that little difficulty curve. Go ahead and explore. Have fun. I've not covered wormhole space. I'm not covering low sec. Really basic, brand new player tutorial to how to scan the signatures. If you do what I've just done, step change down in range, pinpoint every time, step change down, go again, just keep creeping that percentage up, you'll get it spot on. There's no need to mess about with any other probe formation other than the pinpoint one. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's taught you how to scan these signatures effectively. If you have enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up on the video. Does massively help other people. Come and say hello in the comments, and if you're new around here, I'd love you to subscribe. Take care.